The individual node page we just created looks perfect, except for one thing, this URL. I don't like to expose the auto-incrementing ID of the nodes table in this URL. It clearly shows how many nodes are there in the table in total. We can create either a slug for each node or use a unique ID in addition to the primary key. Let's go for a unique ID. We can create another migration to update the table, but let's start fresh because we don't have the unique IDs for the nodes we have entered already. So we can go to the nodes table and delete all the nodes here. Delete, confirm, alright, and now open the terminal. Let me close this and do PHP artisan migrate rollback. So it will roll back one migration, the previous one that we did. Since we created our nodes table in the previous migration, let's roll back that. And yes, this was rollback. Now let's open this migration file, create nodes table, and update this with another unique ID. So here you can say table UUID. Alright, save this. Now let's migrate this using PHP artisan migrate. Okay, migration is done. Let's look at the nodes table to make sure that the column is added. It's added, right? And now in our node controller, when we insert a new node, we should also create a unique ID right here. So this can be done very simply using the string facade str UUID. That will create a unique ID for us. We might have to import this. And yes. Now let's see if this works. Go to nodes, create a new node. Great, we see that you have no nodes yet. Create a new node. Let me type new node and I'll paste some paragraphs. Click on save node. Yeah, of course, we're not yet redirecting it to the nodes page. We are still in the store route. We'll fix that soon. Great, our node is created. Let's check if our UUID was entered. We go to the nodes table, and yes, we do have a UUID. Everything was entered perfectly. But if you click on the node to view, you still see the ID itself. That is because route model binding uses ID key by default to resolve the model. We can customize this in the model. Open node model. Here, add a public method, public function get route key name, and return UUID here. So now, any model that you pass using route model binding will be resolved using UUID. So now you go back and refresh. Let's try opening this node. And now great, you see that the primary key in the URL has been successfully replaced with the unique ID for each node.